The BOJ has officially ended its negative interest rate policy. These are lines that are coming through. The overnight core rate has been shifted to 0 to 0.1%. They're also suggesting in these early flashes, at the very least, that there's a change in the monetary policy framework.
This has been quite a wait. I can't remember a change in monetary policy taking this long, but it is finally out. The Bank of Japan has officially confirmed that it is ending an era of negative interest rates. Now, this has been on the cards for many, many days now and months as speculation has mounted that this grand experiment that the central bank has been on and made it an outlier among central banks around the world for so long is going to be over. And we got that confirmation today. Now, they've also given us some details on the breakdown on how they're going to do this exit strategy. As many of our analysts had been expecting, they will get rid of yield curve control. They are no longer going to purchase some of the risky assets that they have been, such as exchange-traded funds, and the overnight call rate will be guided between a range of 0 and 0.1%. So what this means is that these last 5 days in particular, as speculation has been rife, that the Bank of Japan is gearing up to this decision today on March 19, 2024, which many years from now will seem like a historic moment because Japan has been mired in deflation. And what this move from the central bank, the Bank of Japan, means today is that it is putting its own rubber stamp on the reality that deflation, is a thing of the past here in Japan. We've seen prices increase for many, many months now, but the second shoe needed to drop as well. And the Bank of Japan Governor, Mr. Ueda, who will be speaking to the press later on this afternoon from 6:30 GMT, he has been saying that the other shoe needs to move, which is the increase in wages. And when we saw those figures come in on Friday, coming in at an increase of more than 5%, these are labor negotiations between Rengo, which is the largest labor union in Japan. The question was, if not now, when? So just looking forward to Ueda's comments later on this afternoon. We want to know, I guess, from here on, how the pace of this increase is going to go. I don't think anyone expects a sudden jump in interest rates. But given the economic uncertainty in some parts of the world, in particular countries in Europe, which are skirting with recession, and Japan itself is narrowly avoiding recession, and even though wages may be going up 5%, it is far outpacing the increase in prices themselves. And they're counting on trickle-down economics. So here around Nihonbashi, in the center of Tokyo, yes, prices may be going up and wages may be increasing in tandem, but just go a little bit, east of here, outside the country, the situation is very, very different. So I think we want to see how he characterizes future moves after this monumental decision and historic decision today to end an era of negative interest rates.